So tonight I was at a beautiful concert on the beach in Barcelona, and there is all of these people, and I'm thinking, let's take T4I and set a seed. The seed is there are all these pickpockets around people stealing stuff. Could the organization do something new, right? So that is the seed. Then we nurture the seed. Do we have enough information about the context? How does it work? How do pickpockets work? What happens in this type of concerts, etc., etc. So we get enough related information, convergent ingredients. Then we launch T4I. We go for ideation with the video function. We can see all the world around us while we brainstorm, okay? And then we begin to brainstorm in a multidisciplinary way, okay? Visually, linguistically, with drawing, with sounds, etc., etc. So, and we launch different stimuli softly. We want a soft solution that doesn't annoy people, and we launch visual stimuli, and we find an image that suggests let's dress the possessions of people with something. What could that something be? Maybe a sensor. Let's do a specific search for sensor. Let's get inspired with some divergent images. Look at that image. Suggests let's interconnect the possessions of people and the people with something. Okay, and let's combine this with the linguistic divergence. Look at that phrase, the hat burned down. When this connection is burned down, when it's broken, we are going to trigger an alarm. And we continue working and working until we get to a first base schema. There you have the person, the possession. Both have some kind of sensor technology. And when a thief steals, changes the distance, and then is broken, the hat burned down, and some kind of alarm is triggered. So the question now is what type of technology? We need to detect proximity. So let's do now research on proximity sensors. Let's get enough convergent information. We need enough convergent details and ingredients. If not, the divergence process is not gonna be effective. So we do a Wikipedia creative search on proximity sensor. We look at the ramifications, we jump on something interesting, we continue combining with different websites and basically absorbing, learning all the information related that we need to understand so that the divergence is effective. Okay, and we get to NFC technology. NFC, these little tags, $1 each. They connect to your mobile phone. They don't require any power. Looks like an ideal solution, but we keep on researching and we find out that they need to be very, very close to the mobile phone. So this is not good. The distance is too little. So we keep researching and we get to a different technology, Bluetooth Low Energy technology. This is much better. The distance can be much larger. They have extra features that we need. There is only one problem. Instead of $1, they cost like $20. But we have now enough information, okay, to expand our divergence process. So we are going to do another drawing, we're going to do another graphic to go into more detail. And here we have people. Here we have the person in the concert is connected by this blade technology to the possession, okay? And they both have this technology. The yellow line is the thief trying to steal, changes the distance, changes the parameters, an alarm is triggered. At the top we have the organization. They have loads of these sensors, okay? And they give them to the people, but they are $20 this time. So we have to decide what are we going to do about that. We cannot give them for free. And you know, with the visual representation, it's very, very easy to simultaneously look at the whole challenge and reflect on it very quickly. So we're gonna take this blade, low energy Bluetooth tags, and on the back of them we're gonna use a sponsorship and marketing, okay, to link to sponsors so that we can give a limited set of them for free to the audience of the concert, while we also do marketing, and extra ones can be sold as well to make some business for the organizers as well. And we continue diverging and converging as needed. For example, let's get more specific convergent information about those blade tags. We find out that some of them are already being sold to truck, and we detect the exact one that would be useful with a long battery life, etc. And then we keep on diverging about specific little details of the challenge. How can we specifically maybe innovate in how we connect these tags, okay? And we mix multidisciplinary, visual, linguistic, etc. stimuli, and we get to a peer-to-peer network that is gonna create a new relationship, not just one-to-one, but peer-to-peer between the different blade tags and the devices, so that when there is an unusual change because of the pickpockets, these changes are broadcasted in a peer-to-peer network between the tags and the devices. And we continue diverging and converging in this way. Very important, go into the details. You have to go into the details. Don't stay general, combining divergence and convergence until you are ready to go into the prototyping phase. When you have an idea that has enough work on it, we can go into the prototyping and build the cheapest possible prototype. You get one of these blade tags, you do a very simple app, etc., and you test, you try, you prototype this idea, and when you have refined it, going back and prototyping again, etc., when it's refined, then you go into the model phase, in which you build a model, like it could be a simplified business model of the actual practical implementation of this idea, or just a model of the refined details of this implementation, so that you study all the parameters that are necessary to take it to market or to basically launch it to a live audience. All right, so that's it. Let's keep on diverging and converging with T4I.